Easy recipe. This recipe calls for some of these yellow split peas, which I've soaked overnight, and all they are going to do is make them nice and soft, just like that, so you can press them through your finger. Now, dal pita is basically like a cooked lentil. I think that's probably the best way to describe it, or gram, and it's stewed down into a soup. And these are the ingredients. The next lot are onions. I've got some curry leaves that I had in the freezer, but if you don't have curry leaves, you can use bay leaves. I've got some thyme from the garden, but if you don't have thyme, you can also get some dried thyme. Half a tomato, I've got some turmeric, cumin seeds, and some garlic and ginger. Now, all of these, if you guys can't find it, you can make do with just adding a little bit of turmeric and some other dried spices. But it's quite simple, and I'll show you how to do it. Now, the trick for this recipe is, ordinarily we used to kind of make more like a roti dough, which would create like a dumpling inside the soup. And I've got some egg-free lasagna sheets, and all I'm doing is soaking them in some warm water. Once they're soaked, I'm just going to chop them up into squares, and that's going to go into my soup. So let's get started. Mauritian dal pita. Right, first thing is I've added the curry leaves, thyme and onion, and I'm just going to fry that off, and I've added some salt as well. And I'm just going to cook that until the onions are translucent. Now at this stage I'm going to add in my yellow split peas, and I'm going to top up with some water as well. And it's going to be enough water to make sure it turns into a soup. So I'm going to use around 2 bowlfuls, which will work out to be about 500 mils. Right, so this is about 10 minutes into cooking. Just going to give this a stir. And as you can see, a lot of the liquid has been absorbed, and you just need to keep topping up as and when you think you need to. The peas are not cooked yet. When they start to cook, you'll see them turn into kind of a creamy yellow kind of soup, basically, and they'll naturally kind of dissolve. So you just have to keep cooking. And it also depends on how long you've soaked your peas as well. So just keep that going for as long as you can. So this is about 20 minutes into cooking. And as you can see, this is getting quite thick, so I'm going to add some more liquid to that to help these cook off. So I've got some more that I'm just going to add in. And we're going to keep cooking until it's lovely and creamy. Okay, so when the soup starts to look like this, I'm now going to put in my lasagna sheets. They're going to go straight in. And I'm going to cook this until the pasta is nicely cooked. Right, so this is what it looks like when it's cooked. I'm just going to plate it up for you so you can see.